People who are always punctual and respect and value time, they always give this quote. They love this quote. The quote is 5 minutes early is on time is late, and late is unacceptable. Now, if you'll make this quote your mantra for life, you'll use it in everything, then everything you touch, you will be successful in that. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Well, the title and the thumbnail of this video suggested that I'm going to talk about revision for UPSC Prelims 2026, how to revise, what to do, what not to do. Then why am I talking about punctuality, time management, or time being early? Why am I talking about this? Well, because this quote, this mantra applies to your UPSC revision. How so? Well, the thing is that most UPSC aspirants begin their revision for UPSC Prelims very late. In the month of February, in the month of March, in the month of April sometimes, and some even begin in the same month where the prelims examination is scheduled. Well, this is very late and this is really irresponsible on your part. If you do this, well, there is every chance you won't crack this exam. So, if you're serious about your UPSC prelims next year, you should start your revision now itself. Now, some of you are thinking that, well, now I haven't even completed my entire syllabus. I will begin my revision once I have completed my syllabus. I haven't completed it, so what's the point of beginning my revision? Well, the thing is, even if you have partially covered your syllabus, you should begin revision now. Now is the right time. Because if you'll begin your revision in the month of February, in the month of April, in the month of March, then that would be too late. And the revision task would be too big. You will get a panic attack by that time. So begin your revision now, because if you'll begin now, you just have to spend 1-2 hours every day. That's it. You just have to spend 1 or 2 hours on revision itself, and that would cover everything. Little effort on your part if you'll begin your revision now. So begin your revision now. Now, I know some of you are already convinced that yes, we should begin our revision now, but they still have many questions unanswered. For example, what should be my revision strategy? Okay, how much time should I spend in one day for revision, and how much time for my optional, answer writing, essay writing, completing my syllabus? What is the time management? What should be my timetable? Then how much time should I dedicate to each subject? How much time for polity? How much time for science and technology? The other question is, how many MCQs should I practice? Should I practice them daily? And if yes, then how many MCQs on a daily basis? 50 MCQs per day? 20 MCQs per day? Plus, what should be my pattern for test series? How should I give tests? Or how many tests should I give? Should I give full mock tests or subjective tests? Well, these are relevant questions that every UPSC aspirant who wants to begin his revision or her revision, okay, we'll be gender neutral, well, they have to answer these questions if they have to revise their entire syllabus properly. These questions should be answered. Now, what if I answer all these questions on your behalf? I'll do you one better. I design a proper strategy, a proper timetable with all the study material, properly designed study material, and give it to you. You just have to blindly follow it. That's it. What if all these strategic questions are answered and the entire timetable is given to you? You just have to follow it. And by just following it, you don't have to spend that much time of your day. You just have to spend 1 hour of your day from now till your prelims examination, and everything would be revised. Just 1 hour. Sounds interesting? Well, that's the thing that I want to communicate. This entire revision for your prelims examination, spending just 1 hour every day, is there in the solution that I'm about to present. And that solution is called Prelims Powerplay 2026 lecture series. Through this lecture series, we will cover everything. Okay? All your current affairs would be covered. Very easy. All your current affairs would be covered. Okay? You don't have to refer to any monthly current affairs magazines or any PT 365s. Nothing. All current affairs would be covered. And since you know current affairs are very important, and even static questions in your prelims examination are somehow indirectly related to current affairs. So we will cover the static portion as well, which is related to current affairs. Your entire GS syllabus would be revised. Proper current affairs and related static concepts would be covered through this lecture series. Everything would be covered. Now, the thing is that if you really want to gain the benefit of this lecture series, of this timetable, well, you have to follow these 4 steps. It is very important for you to do so. Number 1, every day at 9 p.m. a lecture would drop. You just have to be consistent and regular with that lecture. every day at 9 p.m. Be ready with it. Follow it. Watch the lecture consistently at 9 p.m. This thing is step number 1. Then step number 2, we will give you notes for the lecture. You have to memorize them by heart. Memorize those notes by heart. It won't take more than 20 minutes of your time, but memorize it. Then step number 3, well, you'll definitely have doubts. Of course, you'll have doubts. Doubts are natural for any aspirant. Well, we will be enrolling you in our WhatsApp groups where you will be participating with your fellow aspirants to ask your doubts anytime they occur to you. That WhatsApp group would be 24/7 available to you. Ask your doubts anytime and they would be answered. And last, along with this lecture series, you would be given a test series as well. It would contain an exhaustive list of tests. So many tests that you would practice ample MCQs, ample tests, around 5,000, 6,000 MCQs would be practiced from everything. Be regular with the test. That is step number 4. Please do not ignore tests. Be regular with them, consistent with them. They are the most critical portion of your preparation for UPSC Prelims. Follow these 4 steps. That would be all. And in following these 4 steps, you just have to spend 1 hour of your day. That's it. So do whatever you are already doing. Cover your syllabus, cover your optional, practice answer writing, practice essay writing, do all these things, practice CSAT. Just give this 1 extra hour and you don't have to worry about your revision for GS for prelims. These 4 steps would suffice. Now, the lecture, step number 1, lecture would drop on YouTube every day at 9 p.m. But for notes, for WhatsApp, and for tests, you would have to register on our app or on our website. Now to register, well, the registration links are given in the comment section just below this video. Just click on that link and register for this Prelims Powerplay 2026 lecture series. Extremely beneficial lecture series. By the way, the timetable for this entire lecture series from now till your prelims examination is also given in the description section of this video. Just take a look at that. Follow these 4 steps, register. And by the way, if you are facing any problem with respect to registration, a number is also given in the comment section. Just drop us a WhatsApp on that number and we will help you out with the entire registration process. Now here's the thing. If you'll take a look at the timetable for this lecture series, you will find out that this lecture series began in the month of October, late October. Now some of you might think that I've already missed out on so many lectures, so what's the point of joining this lecture series now? I've already missed out on so much. There is a huge backlog that I need to cover. Well, it doesn't matter. Join this lecture series now. I'll tell you why. You see, the thing is that I have the perfect strategy to cover all the backlog. The perfect strategy. But this strategy will only work if your backlog is not that huge. If you will wait now, if you will join this lecture series very late, then the backlog will become very huge and then that strategy won't work. As of now, I have the perfect strategy and that strategy will work, will definitely work because not many lectures have passed. So join this lecture series now. Okay, now is the right time. Like I said, if you're 5 minutes early, you're on time. Okay, so make this mantra a part of your life. Join this lecture series now and wait for my instructions because I have the perfect strategy, like I said, the perfect strategy to cover all your backlog. Look, there is one key difference between successful and non-successful people. One key difference. And that key difference is that successful people capitalize on the opportunities that are presented to them and they don't overthink on them. They capitalize on these opportunities very quickly. Whereas non-successful people spend most of their time overthinking whether I should start or not, what should I do or not. They overthink, overanalyze, and the opportunity goes away. Now that this opportunity for revising your complete syllabus has been presented to you, well, capitalize on it. Start now. The link is in the description section below. Start now and you will thank me later once you clear your prelims exam.